Alright, let's see here. We're back in Slay the Princess, and we're back doing the cage. Yeah, okay, I was right. We're at the cage. I kind of forgot there. But yeah, we're back in the cage, and let's see. I was going to check some other stuff. We're going to the cage. I just can't remember what else was here. Anyways, we're at the cage, and now we'll continue off where we left off for this one. Now, for the cage, I was looking through the memories. That's what I was doing. I cut myself free. Huh. Alright. Yeah, let's see here.
She... what?
I already answered
Why
this.
would she ever do that? She's not supposed to be suicidal. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you here? You shouldn't have died. You should be enjoying your reward. We killed ourselves, obviously. You were insisting that we were happy, but we knew we weren't. We could see right through you. Yeah, what he said. We weren't about to be stuck somewhere being fed non-stop bullshit forever. We want answers. We weren't gonna find them in your fake little paradise. There are no answers to find. If she was dead, then that was it. That was the solution. All you managed to do was reset the board. And you put the pieces back all wrong while you were at it. This is probably worse for you, if I had to guess. Ha! So there is a board. Well, what's done is done and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to the cabin.
You stand at the...
And then at the cabin, I'm just gonna
You step out. Should have. Yes,
cut myself free. That's what I'm gonna do.
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks
Same
and
thing no matter
groans
what.
of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The
This
hooks
is so nasty.
slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly. What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real? They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away, but I'm afraid that's wishful thinking. Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them. It's worth a try. You clumsily rotate the blade in your palm, pressing it against the chains lodged in your wrist. And it slices through them, right? Yeah, what he said. It slices through. Now hold on. Let's not rush to conclusions. How would that ever work? It just does? It doesn't. Maybe the only reason it isn't working is because someone doesn't believe we can do it.
Yeah.
They're metal chains, and nothing we've done has worked so far. Maybe if you gave me a good reason to believe we should try again, I'd believe it was worth trying again. But until then, I'm going to believe our eyes. This isn't getting us anywhere. You should believe it because you should. We don't have anything better to do. Maybe they're rusty. He did say they were rusty, didn't he? He did, didn't he? All right, I'm game. We cut again. You bring your blade against the chains again, and this time, you manage to cut into the metal. Its hook remains embedded in your flesh, but your arm falls from the mass of chains, free from the princess's bindings. Yes! Will you look at that? That worked. And why shouldn't the rest be the same then? But before you can make much progress, the princess takes a step forward. As she moves, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter. Just keep going. She's a head in a cage. We're not going to be able to talk our way out of this. The only thing we can do is keep soaring our way to freedom.
Yep. Okay. Keep cutting.
Yes, the links are weak. They can't handle the strain. Isn't that right? You know, it's rather annoying for you to dictate what I'm going to say next. But is that what happens? Do the links break? Yes. Luckily for you, they were too thoroughly rusted to hold much longer. Your other arm breaks free. The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
She won't kill us if we just keep cutting. We just have to get our neck free.
Yep. Cut yourself free.
You continue your efforts, furiously working to sever the chains strangling your neck.
Look at you scurry. As if anything you do is going to change the outcome. Don't you get it? This is all the same. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again, but you've almost sawn through the first layer of links.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward as the first links break, but the pressure on your neck is becoming unbearable. Come on, come on, come on!
Exactly.
You give me
Hurry the
your
fuck up.
implement.
As the words leave her mouth, your blade slices through the final chains.
There we go. We're free.
Crashing down. Well, at least we're not being strangled anymore. Hold on. Did you hear what she said? We give her our implement. Yeah? What of it? This whole thing's been a riddle. Blade, heart, now.
The pieces fall into place. Firm permission to use pattern. The brothers are part of the sin. Let's follow the give her your implement. Oh. That is so weird. Hold on. You already did that part. Oh. That's weird. Okay.
Blade flashing, you rush towards the princess. Her body continues its slow march towards you, never changing course even as you sink your weapon into its heart. Its hand wraps around yours, its flesh cold and its grip firm. But it does not try to wrench itself free.
Jesus.
It instead drives the blade deeper into its own chest.
I cut myself free.
The body collapses to its knees, and as it crumples, life seeming to leave it at last,
What
the door of the
fuck?
cage creaks open. The head of the princess tumbles out. Congratulations! It would seem that you actually managed to see this through. All that's left is to watch her perish.
Oh, you gone silent.
This is different. Maybe I got the pattern wrong. Or maybe I finally got it right.
We did it. We figured it out. We won. Why don't I feel like it means anything? I just feel bad. It's not much of a victory, is it? I don't think there is such a thing for us. At least, not here. This was just another trap. No matter what we do, we just keep losing ground.
I'm cold, but I think that's good. I think I can finally rest.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Alright.
Is that a...
Alright.
This...
Things
You're
the
right.
same thing. think I have like one more, right?
There's a.
I think it's the same thing, isn't it?
This one is a. Do not
Yeah.
warn her. I'm sorry. The vessel.
Okay, let's go.
The next. I will be here.
Yep, last one. Okay, let me check here. Okay, those are those two. I don't remember what I had for this one. I totally
You're
fucking
on par.
forgot. That's like the biggest problem. I
The
can't
spirit.
remember what this one is
The
about.
inti-
I think I remember that I got the Happily Ever After. There's the Cage, second one. I think I got the Wild. That's third. Maybe the Thorn. I don't know. I can't remember the Thorn. Did I get the Spectrum? Did I get the Princess this one? I cannot remember, guy. I can't remember. I don't remember it. Uh... Hmm. Okay. I have no idea. Anyways, should I take the blade or should I leave it? I have a better idea. I'm gonna leave the blade.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got the damsel, so I gotta talk to her, and there's like another different one. What if I go back to say we show you the blade without saying another word? Why not? Let's explore.
Thank you.
Why? You just said one, and this is thank. You didn't say you.
You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Oh.
You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
You think we can start over?
Coward.
No, I don't think we can. Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
I know that's the nightmare.
Your
Let's finish
eyes
this.
dart to the corners of the room.
I
You
think
don't see her.
I don't
Where
think it
is she?
matters.
You close
Oh.
the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
I'll wait.
Do you want to play a waiting game?
You do your best
Oh,
to
shit,
patiently
whoops,
wait
no.
her out, but eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here. You wait for as long as you can, pushing yourself to stay awake and stay vigilant. But you can't outwait someone who's been waiting for as long as she remembers. You barely even realize that you've started to drift off. Pain tears you from your sleep. The princess is upon you, ripping into your flesh, unnaturally sharp teeth and claws severing arteries and digging into organs. There's nothing to be done. You're already half gone. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark.
I'm pretty sure this is the beast.
And you die.
Yeah, that's the beast.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay, that's fine. We can do the beast. I'm fine with that. I can't remember what's my original plan. I can't remember that at all. Fight her to the death. What great big eyes you have. Dodge. Ooh, let's fight her. I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna go to the cabin. Okay. We're back here now.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
Yep.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit, what do we do?
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
Yep.
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Refer to strike hit her back. Oh,
This
look at
isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more,
Oh.
the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that! We wounded her, and she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
Wait a minute. Why does that sound so familiar? Didn't she say that before? Oh, right there. Yeah, it was the thing.
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor. The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death,
Okay.
because everything goes dark, and you die.
Now we're at the den.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
We are, and this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly, she didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
Great, so you've been here before.
Hold on. Sorry, narrator. I want to check something real quick. The den. This is more than we thought. Full of dirt. Should I say the lie? Are we free?
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
And how do you intend to do that?
We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead. Like I said, we're going to fight her.
But we're so small.
We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
Alright, let's go.
You make your way down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do.
We've already been over the plan.
I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
I don't like this, but I'll try to keep us breathing. The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade. Even if it's not a very big one.
Is no one going to mention the mirror? What are you talking about? There is no mirror. There's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Good. One step closer to ending this.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually.
I'm gonna smash it.
Grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
Smash it!
You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole.
I fell. That's funny.
And tumbling headlong into the pitch black. If there were once stairs leading into the
That's
basement,
hilarious.
there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound. The princess leaves your remark unanswered. See? She knows. We have to be like her. Focused, present, patient.
We're past the point of words anyway. This is a conversation that can only be had with hard steel and sharp teeth.
You put the voices to the back of your mind and proceed down the stairs. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement.
I'm probably gonna
There,
die.
she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. You're quick to react, swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
See? I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now.
Her gleaming eyes watch you from the shadows, unblinking. There's fear in them now, but it is a fear wreathed in fury. And beneath it all lurks something far more primal. Hunger, yes. She knows your strength now, and she wishes to devour it. How unseemly.
I'd like to see her try.
The princess lunges with even more ferocity than before. Both voices were right. Within that ferocity there is the clumsiness of doubt, a chaotic dance between impulse and restraint. Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as
Jesus.
you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your confidence. And yet, for all the wounds you've managed to inflict upon her, you remain at a stalemate. And then you start to lose ground. While your body slows, hers quickens, her wounds mending as she licks the blood of her prey from her dripping maw.
So she really can devour our strength. Can we do something like that? All these wounds are starting to add up.
Nah, screw that. We're not stooping to her level. We'll just have to give this our all, end it in one final hit.
We die if we do that. We have to make ourselves like her. We have to embrace instinct. She shifts towards you, her bloody grin shining in the dark. And then you see it. Your opening.
Take it. Put her down like the mindless beast she is.
Okay, there's actually like two options here, as you saw earlier. Not that one. This one. Reject instinct, fight her to the end, which is 2 scenes. Give yourself the instinct to get summons to become. It's 2 of them right here. And that's like the different one. Oh. We're gonna fight her!
You hurl yourself towards the princess, your movement too quick, too bold for her to intercept. You bury your blade deep in her chest.
Yes, yes, we're going out in a blaze of glory.
Nature doesn't have glory. This is just death. She howls in pain, retaliating with claws and teeth, desperately tearing, trying to devour you to make herself whole once again. Chunks of your flesh are torn away, feathers and blood and bits of gore splattering to the ground. But your work
Jesus
is already
Christ.
done.
Well, that was hella descriptive.
No sating of her ravenous hunger will be enough to mend
shit!
her now. Though her flesh begins to seal itself around you, she cannot remove your blade from her heart. You and the princess collapse to the floor together, your bodies
Damn.
fused, entwined in a bloody mass of limbs and teeth.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
As the two of you fade, a new emotion creeps into the princess's eyes. Something akin to shame. What have we done? They ask.
This game really does a good way of shaming the fuck out of you so greatly. Like,
I
damn.
guess that's it. At least we saved the world. Right? Right?
He's gone. Everything is gone, except her and us.
It doesn't matter. We won.
Aw. You don't want to be cold. He's like a giant puppy. A feral puppy. Oh, my hands are still there. It's cool. Yada yada
She's
yada.
gone. And is that a... This...
I disappear. I'm
Screw the
nothing.
mirror.
I'm nothing, right? Yep.
I think you...
No, no, get out of here. Here it comes.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
No.
It's been
Oh, sorry. Let's just save here. Ah.
ever the passive when the echoes spun. So, violence has always been our language. You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But we had a dance unfinished, and in the pitch black of the earth we found it, at the tips of claws and the edge of blades. The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
The dance was good, wasn't it? Are you sure of yourself that you would think the world would stop without you?
It will always be good if you choose to live in it. Do not linger on the highs and lows. They are fleeting strokes on a larger canvas. Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle.
It was the same thing.
It was fear that made up. Even when you cut yourself, this construct is
Oh,
a sheet
oh
of
shit!
fear.
Oh, my bad! Let's go back to history. It was fear that made a person, it was fear that chose. Even when you cut yourself free, it was that lie that kept us bound in the dark. It was that lie that drove your edge through my heart. Why the fuck did you make that rhyme? Fear or not, I drove that blade into your heart, I remained while you were taken away. Alright, ants. Well, I don't know. I'm so sorry for killing you.
And yet here we are, bound only through a picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition, as our flame threatens to blow itself out? You saved me from despair, and helped me build something from nothing. But the flames had to diminish for us to build something new. In a world without both of us, the flames could not go out, nor could they be lit again. Would you hold the world in place forever? There is no suffering but the lies we tell ourselves. The only real suffering would be a world without my mercy.
Not a dictatorship, bro.
A web of mirrors laid upon a
I've seen
web
that
of
one.
nerve. You knew me, and I knew you. And when the tapestry was undone, you struck at my heart. You saw me as a part of you to be excised, but in the desire for excision, you made yourself whole. Will you still be whole if you destroy me? Do not neglect yourself in your quest to serve others. All things are connected through me and through you. To harm yourself is to harm everything.
Okay.
Nothing is immutable. There is no. You cannot remove open.
Open your eyes. See it's up where we are.
Even now, you think you can.
You don't have to face all of them. I assume in the same way that you're all of you. It's good to be here. You'll never be able to strike if there's still a piece of me.
It's
How
time
do I go
to.
inside?
Then
I'm
let's-
ready! Yep. I never get used to this goofy ass, what you call it, transition. It's good. Even though it's goofy, it's still good. Very good, actually. I like it a lot.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but
Right, I
guess it's a
forgot.
little after that, isn't it?
I totally forgot. I did the stranger in the very beginning. That's
Do you
right.
need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place.
Hey,
Oh, you made it here too. We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
whoa. What is this? You always been a contrarian. Oh, I gotta kill her as well. I see. Damn, should I do that?
Yeah, of course. The
Uh,
interior of the cabin is, well, it's not
exactly.
really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore.
Yeah.
It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows. Come to think of
Windows.
it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he? I always thought they were implied. He never mentioned the mirror either, but that didn't mean he implied it was there. It's gone though.
That's true.
I think it did whatever it needed to do, and I know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through, we're going to need that blade.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
And I've been here since you left me here. No, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
I think I know how to get the other ones now, because if I can get the contrarian for this one here, that means my very first playthrough, I have to do it with all the voices in the very beginning for that to work.
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Good riddance.
Me too. He was a lot of fun. Really easy to mess with. At least it seems you're honouring his memory. I'm sure he'd be proud to see you follow through on what he always wanted. That's probably for the best. It always seems to give us more things we can do, right? So you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves. You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if I suggest that twice, especially since you never took me up on it last time.
Oh, that's
There's
true.
the guy I know.
I get thrown out the window. Okay, I gotta do both of them. I have to do it. For this one, for the heck of it, I'll throw
You
it.
actually did it! I know I just told you not to, but I'm proud that you did it anyways. It's like you finally left the nest.
It just went through the
Yeah,
window.
just like that it's gone, isn't it? Blade tossed, glass shattered. I guess we'll have to make do without it. There's your third beat. Hey! You're right. Good work. That was really funny.
All right, let's go.
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. Let's talk one last time before you kill us, if that's still what you want to do.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
All right,
And
let's
forward
hear.
we go.
I think she's
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
looks the same, doesn't she?
That was easy
Yeah.
compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
No knife? Even after everything you saw out there, and all the lives we've ended together, and you coming right out and saying you'd rather see us dead. You're second-guessing yourself? We thought we could see everything. But this is outside of the script. Are we missing a page?
Before you take it away. Not you. No, not you. You at least. I'm sorry for what I did.
That's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. A conversation with us then probably wouldn't have been very insightful. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
I guess. It's the exact same questions, but I just go through them again because she's a different princess.
It is, for all of us. We've seen so many threads of stories told between us, but this moment is unexpected. Even when we've seen it all, you still managed to surprise us.
Got a little secret dialogue.
Hard agree. Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
It is.
But that's what you've always been, even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are, and neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it. Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah. We really are the same.
We don't know. We've seen through so many eyes, but all of them have been hers. We like you as you are. We like us as we are. Maybe we would have liked her version of us too, turning the wheel of a cosmic cycle together. But that's not the choice you made, even though she did everything in her power to convince you. It took courage for you to make your way down here, away from the paths others would have had you walk. We find that courage beautiful.
Okay.
But that's the worst part of us. That's me she's talking about. I think that's the point. There is no worst part of us.
It's so tempting to speak as she would, to simply state that we're all of them, but that we're also something new. We don't know if you'll find that answer satisfying. Perhaps you'd rather hear that we're the first version of her that you've met, but that we've been shaped by the experiences of all of the others. Yes, that feels right to us.
It's her. It wouldn't make sense if she was anyone else.
We're just a stranger.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean we have to be distant from you.
stranger, yeah.
It just means that we'll always be able to find new things to discover in each other.
That's sweet. But it's also a little sad. I think it's only sad if we want it to be sad.
True. None of it's really fair for either of us, wasn't it?
Is it unfair if it's our fault?
Was it not? We found you at the end of all things, and you found us. Is that not fair? Would this moment be what it is without the pain that built to it? We know we must sound like her, but it's how we feel. Everything that happened to us seems so important now. We walked a long and winding path together, and we've cherished every second of it.
Besides, I don't think fairness has much to do with anything.
Mm.
We don't have many options, though, do we? There are only so many places to go, and you don't have a means to slay us. So, what will we do?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore. It's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible, or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Before we do anything else, I do want to check one last time. Alright, I don't think it matters. Let's just do it.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
Oh god, that was right. It is. We fought so many times. It's funny.
Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Are you two? Oh, okay.
We're not alone. We have each other, and I'm sure we'll find the others.
Yeah, I can round every single one of them together, and I can make them fucking hate me. Yeah, exactly. There's that ending. I know that one. That's also a trophy as well.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us.
Hold on. Alright, sorry.
With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
I love you.
And we love you too.
Aw, it's a little bit different. Nice. That's it. Well, that's one of the endings there with the stranger. Which is actually interesting that has his own unique pattern. And that also gives me the question in terms of, what about the other people? You know? The other people, the other vessels here, what about their beginnings? How would that play out? Like the Adversary, Tower, Spectrum, Nightmare, Razor, Beast. I gotta figure out each one. We saw the Beast already. We got the Stranger. I think the Prisoner was the other one we got. There's so much we gotta see. Yeah, damn. I gotta see every single one of them now. God damn it. I'm wasting more hours in this game. God damn, bro. Okay. Alright, let's go strike some tragedy in our hearts now.
You actually did it!
Ah, wrong one. We gotta take the
Those
blade.
winding stairs again. But now there's only... Yeah,
It's okay. Let's talk.
She doesn't sound... And forward we go.
That was easy.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Even after everything you've seen, and
Yeah.
all the lives we've lived together, you still want to kill us. The Echo really got his hooks into you. Unless you have your own reasons for wanting us dead?
What are we gonna do?
Maybe this doesn't have to end just yet. Maybe there never even has to be an ending. The way it all works seems to be based on you. If you believe we can do something, then we can do it. So believe that we can put it all back. Believe we can fix this place.
Oh, this one.
Believe we can make us all forget. Believe we can send us all back to the beginning, before anyone woke up, before the truth consumed us.
Can they really do that? Are you sure that's what you want? Why wouldn't it be what we want? Especially if it brings him back. We can't keep going without a nemesis.
I don't want to forget you.
We don't want to forget you either, but that's what we would have to do.
A single tear forms in one eye and slides down their cheek. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Okay, buddy.
We don't think we ever
That's
really
funny.
forget, anyway. There's always something that draws us back together. Some buried memory that both of us treasure.
Aw. Fuck.
If you believe we can give them more time, then we can give them more time. It's all up to you.
Yeah. Don't underestimate the power of our thoughts. You've seen what they can do. You haven't even seen the half of it.
And when we do, we can choose to do it all again. We'll always be able to start over, if that's what all of us want. Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't. We can't know something like that. But we're choosing to do it now. And maybe we'll just keep doing it again and again, forever. It's almost comforting to know we can keep meeting each other over and over again. That's okay. We have to be able to trust that whatever choices we make, they're the right choices.
They weren't right.
Maybe we'll continue the loop of forgetting and restarting forever. Or maybe we'll decide, at some point, that it's time for things to end.
Yeah.
When we first met each other in the long quiet, there was something inside of us. Something we couldn't recognize or understand. And we can't say we fully understand it now. A warmth when we look at you. The kind you don't realize you're missing until it's come back. Every time we hurt each other, every time something awful happened, it was still there, undercutting the pain on the surface with a constant, soothing glow. That warmth is never going to go away, and that's why we believe in you. Our options are limited to what that knife offers us. Either we use it to put things back, or you kill us. We're sure you can figure out which one we'd prefer. But we don't want to influence you.
Damn.
We're sure you'll do what you think is best. If it's time for it to be over, it's time for it to be over. As much as we might want a few more precious lifetimes with you.
Damn. They really do. This game really knows how to guilt trip you so bad. Like, holy shit. If you do not explore, you won't be guilt tripped. Literally. It's just... it's like... But enough for this one, we just gotta agree to a
Okay.
plan.
If this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. Speak for yourself. Maybe I'll see you too. Maybe I won't. They take the blade from our hand and stare fondly into our eyes.
Fondly.
We love you too. Everything is going to be okay.
No, it isn't. Yep. Okay.
You're here to slay her.
Nope.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I turned around and left. Nothing happened. Alright, that's one of the other endings for that one. I like how the stranger has his own unique ending, honestly. It does make sense why he has his own unique ending. In many cases, it does make sense, actually. And also, because out of all the endings, they're all the same thing here. But Stranger is like the only unique one that has nothing correlating to it. Like the Razor as well, too. But the Razor has his own paths or other directives, whatever you want to say. So yeah, that's it for that one. There's also another one here, too. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty quick. We're just
Okay.
going to speed ride it.
And forward. So this is really it then. Let's see this through.
So, you've made a choice for all of us.
Yikes, man. I'm
Even
sorry.
through everything. Through all the worlds we've seen and experienced. Through all the lives we've known and lost. We could never imagine a world without you and us. It doesn't feel possible. Despite it all, we've always
Fucking hell,
loved
man.
you. We hope you don't regret what comes next.
I already do, bro. I already does.
She's gone. Is that a metaphor or...
That's right. We've got a whole world to see.
This motherfucker is jolly. He's so happy. Oh, yeah, he is still happy. What the fuck?
It's quiet.
Yeah, there's not a lot for us to do, is there?
Yeah, it's gonna open up. Don't worry.
Come on now. It shouldn't be that hard to break out of here. We're some sort of god, aren't we?
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
There it is.
I knew we'd finally see it through. Oh, this is nice. Absolute reality. The whispering.
Well, boys, how does it... Welcome back, everyone. It's great to see you all again. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We could do that, yeah?
Very good. Yeah, you really can't hate him, bro. He's like one of the jolly people that's always happy for no reason. Alright, well, that's that ending. That was really fast. Same thing, similar, slightly different. Some changes here and there, but overall, it's ultimately the same thing. Oops. But yeah. Wrong one. Yeah, it's the same thing. The last one is just defeat her, which is pretty much all the red options, I'm pretty sure. But I'll do that a different run, because I want to do the good run, see what happens. But yeah. Well, that's it for this video. And the next time you see me, we'll be doing the very good run. I don't know if I'm going to have all of it, but I probably will. So, it'll just be interesting. But yeah. I'm going to leave the episode here, and I'll see you guys next time.